Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Today is September 17th. Right next to me, we have Chrisian Pajarin. Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Now, I'm very excited to bring you on board, making your MMA debut on our next upcoming event. We are about 8 weeks out, long fight camp. So this is gonna be nice. We have another flyweight belt, which means it's very hard to find a flyweight fighter in the Bay Area. There's not that many of them. You know, like 45, 55 is kind of like a popular weight class, you know. So now, Chrisian, let's introduce you to all the MMA fight fans out there. Where you coming from, where you born and raised, and what got you into martial arts?
Well, my name is Chrisian Pajarin for the Americans. I was born in Walnut Creek, but I was raised in the Bay. I've been all over. I lived in Germany, lived in the Philippines. Now I'm back here. What got me into martial arts is my brother. He got me into martial arts, but what got me interested is, it's funny because I thought Cody Garbrandt was Conor McGregor.
What?
I came in the Conor McGregor Nate Diaz era. So like when I would see like, oh, this guy got tattoos and everyone's talking about McGregor, and I'm like, okay, like, but I was really watching Cody, and he was a 35er. So I was like, oh damn. This Conor McGregor dude is like starching people with his hands. I was like, he's fast as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's super fast. And then it was until like 2 months later I found out who McGregor actually was. And I was like, hey, whoa. Because the way he was knocking people out was different.
I mean, a lot of people are McGregor's fan, you know, so, and I'm hoping I can see him fight one more time before he hangs his glove, but we'll see how much luck's out there, because every time he say he wants to fight, end up pulling out due to whatever the issue is, you know, like. So are you a big fan of Cody Garbrandt?
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool as fuck, you know.
That's pretty awesome. Now, how many years have you been training martial arts?
I've been training like 7 years, something like that.
7 years.
Yeah. You know, I just, sometimes you just lose count, but I'd say a solid 7, just doing karate and kickboxing.
Now, would you ever wrestle in high school or doing any of the, I know you trained at Cesar Gracie Academy, right?
Yeah.
And they're well known as a jiu-jitsu. So how long have you been training at Cesar Gracie's gym?
Cesar Gracie, I've been training there for a little bit now, not too long, you know.
And what belts are you on the ground on jiu-jitsu?
I'm a solid white belt. That's that white belt power.
The white belt power.
Yeah.
Well, you are fighting, your opponent is Alexander Kuyumjin, yeah.
I think that's how you say his name.
Yes, so he's...
Alex, you're going to have to correct me on that if I got it wrong, so you let me know.
Yeah, so he is also a white belt. He actually fairly new in the MMA fighting.
Yeah.
Just been around, he only been around doing this for like a few months, and I gotta give him he got the courage to step in the cage, and on the last fight against a veteran fighter from Smash Gym, then wrestled for 10 years, and he got beat up, but I think he learned a good lesson out of it, so learn from that fight, so I'm very excited you guys can actually put on another flyweight fight, now. Have you watching this fight?
Yeah, I watched this fight. I think he did all right, considering.
What do you see yourself having an advantage on him from the fight you're watching him?
I mean, he likes to stand up. I mean, he didn't shoot a takedown not once, you know?
Yes.
And we both stand-up fighters. I come from karate. Come from Bay Area karate,
That's awesome.
So, like, it's a little different how we do it,
What's Bay Area? What other karate school did you train at before?
I train at Scholars Academy, man. Like it's a gym I grew up at. It's in Brentwood. But people who come out of the Bay, like Raymond Daniels, like he's from like Orange County,
Right.
He's from California. He did it big back then. But now you see like MVPs from the UK, like that's the karate I come from.
Shit. So you're like a real traditional karate fighter.
Yeah, like when people say like how you move is unorthodox, to me it's normal. It's just how you get brought up. Some people get brought up on Muay Thai or wrestling,
Right.
Jiu-Jitsu. I grew up in karate, so this is how I know how to fight, and it's as simple as that. I mean, I've seen a lot of people fighting Muay Thai and kickboxing. Nobody's seen nobody like me. That's what I think.
Well, I mean, I am a fan of a traditional martial art, you know, and sometimes like people forgotten, you know, the traditional martial art, you know, the culture, the loyalty, the work ethic, you know. I think it's phenomenal to see another old school traditional karate fighters into this event, like back in Lyoto Machida.
Yeah.
You know, those timing, you know, I think is really cool. So I can't wait, you know. So now on this upcoming fight, do you see your stand up is better, or you see yourself can be able to take it to the ground? What do you see yourself, how you fight Alex?
Shit, we're gonna find out, huh? That's why you gotta tune in and watch. I mean, obviously I'm gonna think that I'm better, but we're gonna see. Like, y'all better tune in, cause like that's the only way you know.
Yes. Now, how old are you right now?
I am 22.
You're 22. 22 is at a young age. You know, do you have a full-time job, go to school?
I train. You know, I train myself, and then I train like other people. You know, so that's about it. All I do is martial arts. You know.
Do you plan on to go pro someday?
So we'll see how my performances are. You know, if they're trash, then all right, bro. Maybe this shit not for me. So, but I'm thinking otherwise. You know, I think that it's important that you chase your dreams.
Yes.
This is one of the dreams that I have. You know, everybody says they want to become UFC champion. You know, obviously I want that too. You know, hope for the best. But hoping is not enough. You have to work for it. So that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Now, you guys fighting at 125 pound. I know Alex is a pretty small guy, you know, so what do you walk around weight?
120.
120?
Yeah.
Oh shit, so you actually can be able to eat some burritos.
Right, dude. Yeah, I gotta gain these pounds, man. Like,
oh damn.
I've never been I've never been 130 in my life. Never. You know? Like, if you watch, like, you know, I don't know if y'all fans like Manny Pacquiao, but he used to struggle with his weight too because he was so underweight, you know? And I now that I'm actually doing it, I'm finding like I have the same problem. I have to eat more, you know, like.
It's really hard to find a weight class like a straw weight for a guy that, you know, actually that fight 115, you know.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible to find somebody that's smaller, you know. And I think like people in Thailand, they do a lot of weight class like 97 pounds, 105, they have 112. But in the US, it's like, it's really hard to find a guy that is smaller than 125. So a lot of guys either smaller, they have to bulk up, eat some more tortillas, you know. You know. So wow. So do you ever think about like coming into this fight have some size disadvantage?
I don't see it as a disadvantage because, like, you know, like if I put on the 5 pounds, then all right, it's just, you know, it's whatever, you know. But I feel comfortable fighting at like whatever weight I'm at, so which is 120, you know, like I maintain that weight every time I train. I shed like 3 pounds. I gotta go make the weight up by eating, what have you. But I mean, I've sparred people, all types of people. I've sparred people 6 foot, you know, 5'11", 6'2", like I sparred all types of people, and like I've developed my style to the point where I can fight anybody, or so I think, you know.
Right.
Like, well, I wouldn't say fight. I'd say spar, because you know, like I say if I fight a dude that's 6 foot, he probably, you know, you probably work me, you know, just because the height, man, and the weight. So I have to like do a lot of movement, that's why I just stuck, you know, the karate. It just stuck with me, man. Like you can't stand in front of these dudes who are just way bigger, you know. You know, I'm trying. Like, what am I trying my Muay Thai? Like, nah, bro. Like that shit's not gonna work. I'm gonna get low kick. Even if I bring up my leg, I'll check that kick. He'll blast right through me.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll check the kick. I'll go flying like 3 feet, bro. like, it's bad.
Now, growing up here, you're 100% Filipino, right?
Yes.
And do you have a lot of families, friends around the Bay Area?
Not in the Bay Area. Well, some of them. Some in LA, some in Houston.
Wow,
mostly in the Philippines.
Wow.
Pampanga, Bataan.
Now this event is a live stream pay-per-view nationwide. So anybody in anywhere around the world, they can watch the event, they can tune in, they can order your pay-per-view from DragonHouseMMA.com. So either your friends here or not, they can watching your fight live, you know. Now, if people want to get a hold of you to buy a ticket, come watching you fight, how can people contact you?
Through Instagram. This is my first and last name. Chrisian Pajarin. That's it. Or it was probably an underscore. You can try both, but yeah, it's just my first and last name. It's not hard to find. You know, you can look my name up on YouTube if you want to watch me. You know, do some IKFs or what have you. But you know, I'm fighting in MMA now, so all you do is that saying, "Oh, just kick his legs." We're gonna find out, huh? We're gonna find out if you can just kick my legs or just shoot a double. So we're gonna see what's up.
Well, you're fighting a guy that is definitely not gonna shoot or take down. He's gonna stand up, which means makes me excited to put this fight together because the style makes a fight. You know, sometimes two good fighters fighting, but style makes it boring. Is, you know, one person just focus, take down, lay and pray. But this is definitely a fireworks, and two guys gonna be stand up. We got a traditional karate versus, you know, a standard kickboxing fighter, and that kind of a green in the industry too. So it's gonna be exciting. You know, but what trigger you actually want to fight in MMA?
Repeat the question.
What triggers you want to actually fight in MMA from traditional martial art?
See, well, just personal reasons, just my own ambition. You know, like it's something that I wanted to do before I even knew it. You know, I was always like man, I wasn't even the best in school, man. So like this is what I clung to. This is what I was good at. You know, like. You know, I'm religious. I feel like God put me on here, like on this world for a reason, and I think that this is my calling. You know, we're gonna find out.
That's awesome.
And
that's pretty great.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Now, do you have any special loved one, training partner, supporters, sponsors that you want to shout out to?
You know, all my training partners back home. You know, people supporting me on the feet. You know, people I'm rolling with. You know, y'all know who you are. You know.
That's pretty awesome. Now, if your opponent, Alex, watching this interview, what do you have to say to Alex?
Nothing. I don't gotta say nothing to him. I mean, I respect you. Like, you know, I think you're a pretty cool dude. But, yeah, that's it. I don't have nothing to say to you.
So November 9th comes with the fireworks. Making sure you guys stay tuned. Do not missing out. This is a good fight. Two strikers, for what I'm assuming, two strikers gonna go to war. This is definitely like a MMA fight fans treat, you know, because sometimes MMA fight fans coming to the fight, they don't really understand like the grappling, the wrestling portion of it, and they see two dudes just, you know, constantly on the ground doing something. It's not exciting, but like two guys with hopping around, striking, kicking, I think that it's exciting.
Yeah.
That's exciting. So making sure you guys stay tuned. For more information about this upcoming fight card, check out DragonHouseMMA.com November 9th at Keysar Pavilion. Door opens at 3 p.m. First fight kicks off at 4 p.m. Do not miss it. It's going to be over 20 fights on this upcoming card. We have 6 professional fights, 15 amateurs. It's going to be a fireworks. I promise you guys that. So, you know, make sure you guys stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram, and any pro fighter want to get on the card, last minute, DM me on Instagram, Dragon_House_MMA. And you guys have to reach me. And also, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Give me some love and support, and I keep put on all the good shows for all the MMA fight fans out there, you know. So now, when you're growing up, being a little smaller person, any interesting story you want to share with people's audience? Anybody ever pick on you because of size?
Of course, all the time. You know, I mean, I used to ride my bike to school. I had strong front brakes, and like freshman year is when I started. Just like I started at 14, so that's when I started. That doesn't mean I was good. So I didn't even know how to fight. So like it was out of school, like I just got off the campus, and this dude is harassing me. So I had a strong front brake. I had a mountain bike, so I just held it, and I went. The front brake don't move, so I'm like. Bah, and I hit him. I smacked him with my bike.
Oh shit!
You know,
You
that's
smacked
about
him
it.
with the bike.
Yeah, with the back tire.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that's about it. You know, like I don't really get in fights like, you know, on the street. You know what I'm saying? Like I I don't do all that. Like if I want to fight, I'll do it here in cage. You know, safer.
Legally, legitimately.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about getting lawsuit.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So now, any last word you want to share with your family, your friends, and your supporters?
For my family, don't worry. It's me fighting. Okay, so just relax. Okay, you guys know I train hard all the time. You guys know where I'm at. So just relax. Just enjoy the fight. Okay, like enjoy the whole card, not just my fight. Okay, there's more people that put time and effort into going into this card. So you watch them too. You know, you see who's good. Okay, we'll make it a good one.
Make sure you come support. DM Chrisian, get a ticket from him so they can get so he can actually directly get a credit for it. And we'll see you guys November 9th at Keys Art Pavilion. Good to have you on board, brother. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I'm Zhong signing out.